But we begin here with the latest on the FBI search of former President Donald Trump's home in Palm Beach, Florida. ABC News has just confirmed that a Trump lawyer signed a statement in June saying all classified documents at Mar-a-Lago had been turned over to federal investigators. But that apparently was not the case. The warrant showing that agents recovered a trove of classified documents on Monday, some relating to national security. The Justice Department now investigating whether Trump potentially violated 3 federal laws. But tonight, a number of questions remain unanswered, including who may have handled this sensitive material and why the former president held on to it. News of the unprecedented search sparked outrage among his supporters. On Thursday, an armed Navy veteran tried to breach the FBI office in Cincinnati and was later shot and killed by police. And tonight, the FBI is warning of increased threats to its agents, as well as the judge who approved the search warrant. There is a lot of new reporting to get to, and ABC's Mary Alice Parks leads us off.
Tonight, that unsealed search warrant raising new questions about the handling of some of the nation's most sensitive documents at Mar-a-Lago.
When you have information that's so sensitive and it's been kept for over a year, apparently, in an unsecured area of President Trump's residence, who else has had access to it? But maybe more importantly, what has he done with it?
Agents executing a search warrant at the former president's residence only after a subpoena and a visit by FBI agents in June. Tonight, sources confirming to ABC News a report in the New York Times that a lawyer for Trump signed a statement in June after a visit by the FBI, saying all classified documents at Mar-a-Lago had been turned over to federal investigators. But agents Monday saying they seized 11 sets of classified documents, including 4 marked top secret and 1 marked SCI, a classification for some of the most sensitive national security information, normally viewed in a highly secure location.
Access to those documents by people who are not trustworthy could lead to the revelation to our enemies on who our sources are, who our spies are, how we use our technical collection capabilities. Those types of things can cause us to lose fragile intelligence sources, or it can lead to people's lives.
The newly released search warrant revealing FBI agents were searching Mar-a-Lago for evidence of 3 potential crimes, including violations of the Espionage Act. Republicans were quick to come to the president's defense, accusing the Justice Department of playing politics.
They just go after people.
We have to defund and make cuts in the Department of Justice.
But no word tonight from Republican congressional leaders since the warrant was made public. Some in the party pressing for more information.
This demands full transparency, because without transparency, government is not accountable.
And Mary Alice joins us now. Back to this question of classification, Mary Alice. Donald Trump claims he declassified these documents. There is no evidence of that. But even if he did, that wouldn't necessarily have an impact on these 3 potential crimes being investigated.
Absolutely. There is no question that a sitting president has authority to declassify information. But like you said, we've seen no evidence of that. And more, there could be crucial national security information referred to in these documents. There is just so many rules around how sensitive material is handled, which is why either way, there still could have been crimes here. Mary
Alice, thank you. We know you'll stay on top of this. Let's bring in ABC News senior investigative reporter Aaron Katersky. And Aaron, you've been reporting all week that in the wake of this raid, the FBI has been warning of threats against its agents, against law enforcement. And tonight you have new information to share. Authorities making it clear tonight this threat is intensifying.
It sure is, Mary, and we've had a look at a new joint intelligence bulletin from the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security that says there has been an increase in threats and acts of violence against law enforcement and government officials ever since the raid at former President Trump's Florida estate. That includes the federal judge who authorized the search. And chillingly, Mary, the bulletin also says that home addresses and relatives, family members, have been identified as potential targets. One other note from the bulletin, Mary, it also says that some of the rhetoric coming from public officials is only escalating the threat.
An interesting warning there, perhaps, for everyone to watch the impact of their rhetoric. And Aaron, looking ahead, as for what comes next, we've seen the warrant, but not the affidavit that outlines the actual evidence justifying this search. So should we expect to see that at some point? And if so, when?
Well, the Justice Department has specifically not asked for the affidavit to be released, and typically it wouldn't be unless and until there are criminal charges. And the reason is to protect the innocent, in this case, former President Trump, in the event that there are no criminal charges that result from the search. There may be one other reason, too, Mary, and that is there could be more investigating to do of others who may have had a role in removing documents, and the FBI would not want to tip them off to that.
No, they would not. Aaron, thank you, tracking it all for us tonight.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.